All right, so once you get everything through, get it all set up, get all your subgrades in there, then run your corridor earthwork report on the corridor, set your sampling, your station increments, whatever you want. And then here, again, because we applied those materials and defined those materials, we can also account for shrinkage and bulkage. So if you don't want to do that, just uncheck those. So when I go ahead and click, it's asking me, we'll make sure that nothing's there for a boundary, clipping boundary. I'm going to click OK. Now you could do boundaries and just do that in sections if you wanted to. It's going to create the earthwork report here for me. And I just chose to bring it up in the report view. Obviously you could save it as an Excel spreadsheet, from here. And we can take a look at it in that format. When the report displays, you can see here your beginning and ending stationing, account for shrinkage, your cut quantities. So it's showing you your on-site soils, which is why defining it, you can kind of tell that that's on-site soils. And then you go back to page 2 here. You can see our total cut, available bank cut, our fill supplied, our fill required. So we're in a deficit of 86,000 cubic yards. And then over here, subgrade, you can see where if I see that, it's where I didn't put in the paving materials. So for paving materials, there's a couple that I missed that are undefined. That's why it's broken out. But it should only show you one. If you define them all as one, if you break it out and define it as your asphalt, your gravel, your concrete, depending on what you're showing, it's there. And then obviously here's all your, individual, by station of values. So again, you can save this from here. You can save this and export it out as an Excel file. So that's kind of, I think, a quicker way than trying to digitize cross sections. Again, going back to, you can use these reference lines any way you want. So, if you brought in all the reference lines for the top based off of how you selected them, you could really get a little bit more detailed in the surface that you're doing. But I guess just for some probably, I think, tighter numbers in a cross section, what I've shown here hopefully helps speed up the process of doing a takeoff on a corridor of this with this type of data.